This is the king of kings right here, all right? There's a lot of dudes that have done a lot of shit, but everybody's chasing him.
What does he mean by a lot of shit? What do you mean by that?
A lot of shit in a good way.
Oh, leave it.
Beautiful. Just like 135. Every stroke is identical. Oh, here we go. Look at this.
Keep it going.
That's it, baby. Beautiful, brother. That's good stuff. That's
fun.
good stuff. Yeah.
Talking about how do we get the gym like savage again, and then you got, oh, you guys step back here because this is real big, real sexy,
yeah.
real. Come on in now, come on in. Let's bring it in. Look at this.
What's up, brother?
Look at you guys.
Look at the size of you
guys. Hold on, give me love. Look at this. And we were just talking about. Rich has been here since the beginning back here. We were just talking about Gold's Gym. How do we get it back to that atmosphere of the yesteryears? Now I understand that not everybody can walk into the gym and look like this monster.
But
how do you get the atmosphere back? How do you get the friendliness, the talking smack?
Yeah, it's like now it's, hey, can I work in? I got 3 more sets. No, how about you go, I go, you go, I go.
Oh, that's right. I can work in with you? You mean it's all right?
Yeah. I mean, that'd be the first thing right there.
Right, yeah.
I think the next thing would be, other than for filming, get the phones the hell off the floor, because the interruption of having social media or text or whatever communication other than with the weights, it's got to be a huge piece of that puzzle.
That would be that's a interesting statement because I was just watching some of the things that was going on here. I know this is annoying for you guys. I have a respect for the physiques that were here prior to me.
Yeah.
So I barely show it. I don't want. If Arnold had a tank top on here, I don't deserve to be in a tank top yet. That's my approach to it. Unless I am in shape, looking the very best, and then I'll pop it for a second. But it seems like today, just everybody walks around shirtless and going around, and it's like...
Yeah. You got to earn those stripes.
I would think so.
Yeah.
but you're old school like me that believes, no. I got to a better physique. I know, but you can get better.
Oh, yeah.
Don't be satisfied where you're at.
And the thing of nowadays, you take a picture, you can Photoshop it. There was no Photoshop back when we were going.
They didn't make Photoshop when I was around.
Remember the first cell phones was like you had to use 2 hands. Yeah.
We were beeper guys.
That's right. That's right.
So,
yeah, but that's it. To get that in old, really when it comes to private clubs, that's where you get it, because it's only the like-minded people coming in there. Leave the phone where it's going to be, down and dirty, get to work.
Well, I hope I am going to gather a ton of information from you guys today and just suck this knowledge up from you guys today.
Here we go, Mike. Very nice. Looks like butter, baby.
Come on.
Beautiful. Just look at different 3 plates.
Oh! He always says that. I try to keep the reps at 135 the same as 405.
That's it.
There's no change.
That's it. That technique stays intact. The weight becomes it's more irrelevant. If the weight moves your technique, it gets heavy real quick.
Yeah, it does. Oh, you guys are sucking up the knowledge today.
Work on it. You're one of those in that small circle of people that turns into a battle of will at that point,
That's the fun stuff.
It's a test of time.
Which is interesting because I think you're definitely the same mentality as me when it comes to lifting and pushing your training partner. So some of the stuff I want to talk to you about is because there's not hundreds of us left.
Yeah.
It's, there's not.
Yeah.
Like you were talking about before, there's a couple handfuls left.
Literally.
And so what is it about us that have been able to continue that way that kids can learn?
Yeah, we got to pay it forward. If we don't plant those seeds in the right people, it's going to go and never come back.
Yeah. I just always kind of gauge what I do now with what I did when I was 20.
Yeah.
And when we were 20, we thought we could outwork people.
Totally.
And it doesn't work that way.
Yeah.
And so now it's like, how much can I do smart, proficient,
yeah,
get the work in I need to, and still continue to grow and get better.
Yeah, and that's the formula. That the stimulation, the amount of stimulation is constantly changing as we age. You know, it's like a fewer but yet still sweet sets. When you're younger, you could have a lot more, I call it waste, if you will, and still be good.
Question for you, because don't answer it right now. Answer it when you feel like you want to. When they talk about rep range, what's right and stuff, at this stage for me, I discard it because of the fact that it's, if I can do whatever amount of reps necessary to stimulate the muscle, to tear the fibers, and get out of the gym, I'm good with that. But it's never the 10 to 12s for me. Maybe it's on the last couple sets, but it's the heavier weights continuously trying to climb and keep the body's pressure. So the stress on the body, I need the stress on the body, that way it stays strong.
Yeah.
And then enough work to do what I need to do and then get out. And the reason why I say this is because at the end of the day, mileage is mileage.
Yeah, totally, 100%.
And so these guys keep thinking, oh, money shot's 12 reps. 12 reps, 4 sets is money shot. And I'm like, if I could have told my young self, back it down, try to get less reps and less mileage on the connective, man, I would have been golden even more so. And that's why I said the rep range kind of gets tossed out. I know that there's studies going, hey, this rep range is the best, but they're just talking about muscle.
Totally.
I'm talking about.
I'm always, when you look, one of the things that I like with that, Colin, you grab a weight, and you just, obviously it's got to be a work weight, and just take it at the end. Your rep range is always going to be different, you know? If you're set off, I'm going to do 5 sets of 10 versus I'm going to do 5 sets and take them all to the end, you know? They're all going to be different.
That guy's done, and he's done for the day, where the other guy comes in and goes, I got to keep going and keep going.
That's it.
My plan says I got to get 50 reps before the day's done.
That's it.
Kelly.
You've lost the whole game.
Come on, that can't be true. There's guys on Instagram that look great on just the cables.
It's like trying to play football without your tackles. You know what I mean?
They just completely missed that. It's a non-contact sport. So, but we were just talking about how the two types of people that diet down are the ones that come in and just go, I'm dieting, so I'm going to just coast this last 3 months. Leg extension, tricep kickbacks, the cable machines constantly, the machines for the chest. They stay away from those compound movements.
You need those compounds. Coming into a show, that's when you got to do them.
Save it.
Yeah, I mean, it's because of course, if you're a little banged up, to work around something, but not on an ongoing basis. You know, I mean, like coming into a show, I'm a believer. You got to be actually testing them. You got to be, of course, safely. You got to be using the bars. You got to be putting the poundages on that you can safely. So that's what keeps the muscle big and full coming into a show. You're all sucked up. That muscle's got to have something, and that bar's going to do it.
I love the fact I can gauge my strength and stuff on diet. So like when I'm doing 405 for 1 on the incline, that's usually at the end of a diet. And then off season, I'm at 10 reps.
Yeah.
Well, you're still just doing 405. Exactly.
Yeah.
And I'm smiling.
Yeah.
They completely miss the point of it.
There's a 0 behind that 1. Yeah.
It's you're still doing the compound movement, forcing the body to keep the stress on it.
Yeah.
So it's one of those rarities that I don't meet a lot of people. First of all, I don't meet a lot of people that look like this, just like walking around like a superhero. This is not a suit. So, but you made some great points about we get banged up.
Yeah.
We're not walking around saying we're not banged up. We get banged up. There's a difference between getting banged up and injured. And we're banged up. Okay, pull back, work around it, come back to it.
Yeah.
Never run away from it.
No, hell no. You can't. You leave it behind. You're not gonna. You see how many people have you known? I'm gonna just take a year off and heal up. They never make it back. Never make it back. That's the kiss of death. Am I right?
That is. I'm gonna take some time off.
Yeah. See ya. See ya for
we
good.
didn't realize that then, but now at this stage in our careers, we've met so many of them
that have done it.
That we're talking about the pinnacle.
Yeah.
These guys were the top with us.
Yeah.
And so I'm gonna take a year off, and they never came back.
Yeah. It's almost like the joints just won't allow them to get it. You shouldn't say it.
When you said the joints, you mean the muscle, right?
Yeah, I mean your body's an adapting creature, and if you keep it adapting, and all of a sudden you take that adaptation away, it's used to adapting to nothing, and it's going to stay right there.
Think of a jellyfish. It just kind of goes, and then it's done.
Fuck the chart.
Gonna hold it extra.